Hi, my name is Chantel Turk and I am a former NCAA gymnast. During my time at the University of Illinois Chicago, I felt multiple times misunderstood, unheard, and unseen. There were a lot of times where I felt like I couldn't express myself, but there's one specific story that sticks to my mind, and that's when I decided to change up my hair. I went into the gym and I had black hair with blonde tips, and I thought I was doing it. I was really excited about it. So I'm practicing and I noticed that my judges or my coaches were acting a little bit different than what they usually act towards me. And at the end of practice, my beam coach pulled me to the side and had a conversation with me. She touched my hair and said, "So, what are we gonna do with these hairs?" And naturally I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "Well, that's not really competition hair. So, what are we gonna do? Are you gonna dye it? Are you gonna change it?" And I said, "I spent 4 hours in a salon chair and spent over $100. I'm not changing my hair. What do you want?" Ultimately, at the end of the day, I go to the next meet or I go to our next competition. And normally I'm at the end of our lineup where I compete as their anchor or second to last because they use those last scores to bump up the team score. This competition, they decided to put me in third as a punishment for not conforming to what they wanted me to do with my hair. Now, they didn't actually outright say this, but it was implied. Ultimately, it's just so frustrating to feel unheard, unseen, and feel like you can't express yourself within this gymnastics community. And we really want to make sure that we empower Black gymnasts to be able to feel like they can own their stories and tell their stories and speak their truth.
Hi, my name is Tamara Moten, and I am a NCAA former gymnast. Similar to Shani, I experienced feeling unseen and unheard in the gymnastics community, especially at the collegiate level. Now, the story that I'm about to tell is really hard to tell because it ended up ending my gymnastics career. But a couple of days before our first gymnastics competition, we had inter squad, which is a practice meet. This practice meet, I was competing 3 events. Unfortunately, my knee was feeling weird, but I didn't know how to make sense of it, so I just kept going and pushing through, which is what Black women know how to do. I competed vaults and beam to my best of my ability, but I still noticed that my knee pain was getting worse and worse, and it sprung up to my hip. When I told my coach that I wanted to do easier passes, he told me that I could not do that, and if I did, he would pull me out of lineup. So out of fear and pressure of being pulled out of lineup, I decided to do what he said. So I saluted, I got in my position to do my floor routine. I danced a little bit into the corner to do my first pass. I ran into my first pass, I landed it, and I heard a pop, and I grabbed my knee and I fell to the floor. Luckily, my personal trainer was there, and she ran to my side to examine my knee, and she knew right then and there that something was extremely wrong. I ended up going to the hospital where the doctor would tell me that I tore my ACL and my MCL and I needed surgery. Because of that, it ended up ending my gymnastics career. So I tell this story to inspire gymnasts to continue to own how they feel physically, mentally, and spiritually. It matters.
The Black Gymnast Tribe mission is to empower Black collegiate and former gymnasts to really own our stories, speak our truth, and inspire our youth.
The funds we raise will go towards our Bridge program for current and former collegiate athletes, featuring workshops, panels, one-on-one and group coaching sessions.
Yes. The Black Gymnast Tribe virtual fundraiser will be a sneak peek of the Bridge program we plan to provide, so you want to make sure you catch it.
So go register for our fundraiser happening February 27th from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at bgtfundraiser.eventbrite.com.